A man became trapped inside his car after a massive mudslide buried it underground. He rolled down the window to check how deep the mud was, but the moment he reached out, a huge wave of sludge rushed into the vehicle. Terrified, he immediately rolled the window back up. Before he could even calm down, the sunroof suddenly started cracking. He grabbed some tape and desperately tried to seal the broken glass, but the weak tape couldn't hold back the enormous pressure from the mud above. Just as the sunroof was about to collapse, Joey noticed a steering wheel lock. He quickly placed it across the opening, creating a temporary barrier that stopped the mud from pouring inside. Joey finally breathed a sigh of relief. But during that brief moment of comfort, he made the biggest mistake of his life. He picked up his last bottle of water and drank it almost without thinking. Only when the bottle was nearly empty did he realize he had just used up his only supply. In a situation like this, every single drop mattered. Overcome with regret, he finished the rest anyway. Soon, breathing became harder. The oxygen inside the car was running out. Joey grabbed a folding chair and removed one of its metal tubes. Then he took a bottle cap, punched a hole through it, tied a piece of string to it, and threaded it through the cap so mud wouldn't clog the tube. Using a piece of wire, he drilled a small hole in the sunroof, pushed the metal tube through it, and forced it upward with all his strength. After almost pushing 2 full tubes into the mud without reaching the surface, he realized he was buried incredibly deep. When he attached the third tube, it refused to move any farther. Joey screamed in frustration. Then he remembered the hydraulic jack in his car. He used it to push the tube higher, but even the jack reached its limit before the tube broke through. Determined not to give Joey placed a towel over his shoulder, ignored the pain, and kept forcing the tube upward with everything he had. Suddenly, the pressure disappeared. The tube had finally reached the surface. He grabbed the wire and opened the bottle cap at the end of the tube. Looking through it, he saw sunlight for the first time in what felt like forever. He eagerly took several deep breaths of fresh air before shouting as loudly as he could for help. But no matter how long he yelled, nobody answered. Then an idea came to him. He rolled an old newspaper into a tight tube, held it beneath the pipe, and lit it with a match. As he continued calling for help, smoke rose through the tube, hoping someone outside would notice it. But he had made one deadly mistake, starting a fire inside a sealed car. If you were trapped in his situation, could you think of a better way to survive? Follow me to see the next thrilling part of this movie.